All right, welcome back out here in the garage on a sticky, hot summer evening to go over the Old Town seat riser adjustable system that I'm finally happy with and is really I think going to help. We've all seen and I don't know how many questions people trying to figure out what height seat risers, if they even need seat risers. And when I came up with this idea a while ago, the idea was just this piece, and then you could take a block of wood and basically screw it to the block of wood. And that's what I used for a while, and it was fine. You could cut that piece of wood down until you figured out what height you wanted and get a different block of wood if you wanted to go back up. But it was a pain, and it was kind of hard to adjust on the fly. So what we've got here is a seat riser system. We've got rear seat risers for the PDL versions. We've got rear seat risers for the paddle as well as the Minn Kota and autopilot. There's a printed a piece on top here, as well as hardwood laser cut spacers. What's nice about these laser cut spacers is it allows it to be done extremely affordably, which means that this whole system is going to come out probably cheaper than other seat risers you've seen. And it allows immense flexibility. We've got front seat risers for the PDL currently. That'll be up on the website very soon. And we will soon have front seat risers for the, again, paddle, Minn Kota, and autopilot. Each spacer is 1/2 inch. So obviously you want an inch rise in the front of your PDL. You'll order the 1 inch set basically, which will come with 2 of these and the necessary hardware to install it. So as you can see, here on my kayak, I've got mine set up, and won't worry about anything else under that seat. We'll be going over that here shortly. But I've got mine set up as 3 inches. So I've got 5 spacers, and then there's a 1/2 inch of rise built into the seat riser itself. I'll also mention real quick, each set will come with adhesive hook and loop, basically the loop side, the soft side of Velcro, which just is nice. It'll stick on the bottom just to keep it from scuffing up your kayak. If you do move around a lot. Honestly, once you have your straps under your seat set up, it's not going anywhere. I've yet to ever have any of these move on me. So as long as you have the straps that go over that bar and hold it down, you should be good to go. So with that said, let me just show real quick how simple and easy this is. I got a couple parts here. I will say each set, depending on the height you order, will come with the hardware necessary to set it up at that height. If you want to adjust it to different heights, you can just run out to the hardware store, grab some number 10 by 24 screws. I'd say, these are machine screws, sorry. And I'd say get them, get the cheap ones, get the zinc ones. They're not going to rust right away, and that'll let you choose what you want. If you want a full set of stainless hardware in different heights, reach out, we can set you up. But again, that's kind of silly, in my opinion. You might even have stuff laying around the house. If not, you can get it real cheap at a local hardware store, and then you could even go out, and most hardware stores are going to have this number 10, 24 stainless available up to 3 inches. So that's why we offer also up to 3 inches. You really can't find affordably stainless at 3.5 or 4 inches, but you could find zinc. So if you're not too worried about a lot of rust, you're not fishing in the salt water, zinc coated hardware will probably last you quite a while. So anyway, just real quick, just to show you how this works, I've got a seat riser here. As you can see, there's slots at the front and back to hold a lock nut. So what we do is we've got 3 spacers here, 1, 2, 3, and our 2-inch screw, because we're going to set this up to work at 2 inches. So we got the screw through all 3 of those, and we'll put it together right like this, and just a simple screwdriver, get it there. There we go. And this is all you have to do. I mean, this could be done, basically at the lake, wherever you're fishing. Pull over to the shore, pop out a spacer, throw in a different one, go out, try it out, see how you like it, come back, do it again. Obviously you need to have a a good assortment of hardware there with you, but between that and a screwdriver, this will allow you to, really get in there. Really be able to try stuff out and see what's really comfortable for you. And I think that's what, really we get a lot of those questions. Get in there. On hard to do this behind a camera. On we've all seen it on the forums, Facebook groups. Constantly people are wondering what height to get. But there you go. You've got a 2-inch height ready to go. So here's one in black, and you're all set. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Happy to answer. Happy to help people kind of figure out what they want. To me, I'm going to recommend, obviously, for the most flexibility, get the 3-inch height. But the beauty of this is it's going to be very affordable. As kind of mentioned, since this is laser cut, it allows us to offer these spacers very cheap. Very easy to produce versus 3D printing stuff. A full set of 3-inch spacers is most likely going to come in under what most, and I'm sorry, 3-inch risers, not just spacers, but the risers too. The full set will come in under what you might see just regular seat risers out there for. So I think this will really be a benefit to a lot of people out there. As always, like I mentioned, reach out, ask questions. Always happy to help. Thanks.